Takazani Dimelang Lisedi, hello everyone and welcome to the one-on-one sessions with Gogo Musore, and I'm your host Gogo. I'm giving you guys tips, lessons and teachings on everything spirituality. Okay, so today I'm gonna be doing a Q&A, questions and answers video, Molore. Like I've been doing in the previous videos, the Q&A, I'm going to be looking at the comments, questions that have been posted on the comment section. I'm going to be answering them to my fullest capabilities, okay? So here's what we got. I have 6 questions here and I'm going to be answering you guys. So most of these questions are related to the video I posted a couple of years ago with, like regarding Gorobela, when I talked about the Gorobela Muti and whatnot, right? So here are the answers. So the question number 1 is, if Gorobela is used on me, how do I get rid of it? Okay, so let's have example, someone used a Gorobela on you and you're aware of it, or maybe you found out about this particular Gorobela. This is something you'll need to go to a healer who's actually going to remove this kind of thing. So Gorobela can also like be removed in the same way a lot of suggestion can be moved in a way. So a healer needs to assist you with the proper herbs to actually remove it, because it is not the same herbs as a normal suggestion. The herbs that are gonna be used are not gonna be the same herbs as the herbs that I use for normal suggestion. So you will need a healer to actually assist you. And for those of you guys by Longore, maybe there's someone in your life who you know are aware of the fact that this person has been given Gorobela. Understand that most of the times it's something the person needs to go to the healer themselves to remove it, because most of those herbs are going to be drinking herbs. So the person needs to be willing to actually go through certain rituals or medicinal help to actually remove it. If that person does not want to, then most of the times it can be helped. Yes, for other people, other healers, they can actually remove Gorobela from a person at a distance, while for others it's completely hard to do in a sense. Number 2, where can I get a Gorobela? So a Gorobela is something you can get from a healer. Most healers do give Gorobela. So yeah, most healers, not all healers. Some healers, they don't feel comfortable giving it. Yours truly. But yeah, most healers do actually have, because Gorobela is actually one of the easiest mutis to actually prepare. So pretty much every healer knows how to do it. So if you want to get a Gorobela, a healer will be able to assist you with that one. Question number 3 is, can you in a relationship if you're in a relationship and you find out that your ancestors chose someone else for you, can you go against their wishes and help your partner change and be as the ancestors want the person to be? Okay, so this question is a very reasonable question. However, I don't like the part where this person said change the person. Like, if you chose a person, you should appreciate the person for who they are, their flaws, their woes, everything about them. You should actually be happy with it. But yeah, the whole issue of the ancestors choosing a partner is that most of the times when you are when your ancestors choose a partner for you and you're with somebody else, it's very hard for them to actually change their mind, because certain ancestors can be stubborn, whereas there are other ancestors by Longoro you can actually speak to them, partner to them, or even lobola your current partner to actually have them accept this person as your loved one, as a person you choose to spend your life with. But it doesn't work for all ancestors. So first of all, you need to understand the kind of ancestors that you have. If your ancestors will be willing to actually allow you to choose a partner for you, if your ancestors are gonna be willing to let you break the spiritual bond that you have with the person they chose for you, it's completely up to them. Okay, but yes, there are certain things that you can do. You can partner to your ancestors. There are certain rituals that you can do that with the assistance of a healer to actually have your ancestors actually accept the person that you chose to have, you chose to be with, as opposed to the person by Oilongor they chose, in a sense, because Lona get that thing out. The ancestors can choose a person for you, whereas this person can actually bring a lot of heartache, because usually ancestral relationships come with a lot of baggage, in a sense, because it's more like a karmic relationship of some sort. But usually it's something it's someone that they bring into your life because of the fact that they feel like you need this person in your life for a certain amount of spiritual growth, spiritual awareness and whatnot. But it is possible to actually make them change their mind regarding the person that they have chosen for you. You just need guidance from a certain healer on how your ancestors will react to certain methods that you may choose to take in terms of doing this. Okay. Question number 4: is there muti that can make one's marriage last without korobela being involved? Yes, there are mutis that can be taken or rather given to couples to actually help their marriages work, because in the olden days, before our history became well neglected the way that it has been for the past decades or so, there were certain rituals that were done during marriages, polygamous marriages, even monogamous marriages. They actually bond, like create a huge bond between the two of you using certain type of muti. So most of the time this kind of muti is taken by both the male and the female in the relationship, or both partners in the relationship, because it's not really a heterosexual relationship that can only use this particular herbs. Even homosexual relationships can also use this particular herbs, but they are very difficult rituals to do because most of these teachings have been lost with time. So when you can find a person who can actually assist you with these things, but yes, there are certain herbs that can be used in order to help the marriage without using korobela in a sense. Number 5. I have not initiated, but I always dream of myself wearing white beads on my wrist. My wrist and ankles always hurt. What do I do? Okay, so in my videos, most of the times I actually advise people, or whenever you see beads, don't rush to get them unless you get the instruction from your ancestors that you're supposed to get them, and they give you certain processes in which you need to do before you wear them. Because of that thing, I always fear this whole saga of having your ancestors, actually some ancestors, be neglected or be blocked because of the fact that you're wearing certain beads that represent certain ancestors. Because we all know that certain beads represent certain ancestors, certain cloths represent certain ancestors. A certain cloth does not represent all the ancestors that you have. So in this particular case, one advice that I'll give a person who's encountering themselves having dreams about beads is to actually pray about it, usually with a yellow candle for clarity. Pray about the beads that you're getting. Ask your ancestors if they're all in agreement that it's time for you to wear them. Okay, if you're not getting any response in doing that, you can actually consult with a sangoma or a healer and have that person ask all your ancestors if they are willing, or they all agree on the fact that you should wear this particular piece, to actually avoid having certain ancestors be neglected or blocked in the entire process. But given the fact that this lady is actually encountering wrist pains and ankle pains and whatnot, it is a huge sign that these beads are needed for this person. But go and check about it just to confirm if all your ancestors will be happy about it. Because yes, most of the times with us healers, for example, now I used to wear all my beads all the time. Now I hardly wear my traditional beads. These are just crystal stone beads. So at a particular point in time, my ancestors actually wanted me to wear my beads all the time. Even this one, I just wear it because I enjoy wearing it. But there are ancestors who are not really obligating a person to wear their beads all the time. So when your ancestors want you to wear them all the time, then obviously you are going to encounter pains when you're not wearing the beads that they want you to wear. Okay. And the last question that we have for today is, what is the meaning of colorless beads? Okay, where are those beads of mine? Okay, I don't have them with me. Okay, let me pause the video for a minute. All right, yeah, so I was talking about colorless beads. So these are the colorless beads that this person is asking about. If you can see clearly, these beads are clear. They're like glass, even though they are made out of plastic, apparently these ones. But yeah, there are different methods on how they're made. Some are made out of plastic, some are made out of glass. It depends on what kind of beads your ancestors want you to get on that particular point in time. So what these beads mean, these are beads beads of the water. So most of the times people that wear them are people with prophetic gifts. Some prophetic ancestors actually want you to wear these beads. Other times, people that have water beads like Mdawe, those different types of water beads, they are told to actually get this particular bead. So they work both for prophetic and also certain water spirits that a person may have. So when you are chosen to wear these beads, know that you may have a prophetic gift or other gift, like a water spirit is involved in your lineage. But these beads actually are there to help you in terms of getting prophetic dreams, enhancing prophetic dreams, getting those prophetic ancestors to be closer to you, and just opening your sight, just making sure that your spiritual gift is opening more. And also another question that I get a lot regarding beads, there are these beads that I used to wear, brown beads, are like made out of wood or made out of like an acorn or something like that. Not really an acorn, but yeah, something like that in a sense. Now, I used to wear them a lot. You can see them in my previous videos. So those beads are used for multiple things. They are actually beads jabalozi, and they're also beads for when a child wants to grow their teeth out. So usually when a child is growing their teeth out, traditionally what we do is that we make that bead for them and we make them wear it. That way it helps remove the pain in terms of wearing those beads, in terms of having their teeth grow out. So it actually helps with the pains. And for people with abalozi spirit, they actually wear those beads to actually enhance their spiritual growth, their spiritual awakening, meaning what those ancestors will be able to come to you and speak to you as much as they possibly can. Other than them having a spiritual effect on a person with a spiritual gift, they are also used to remove pain in the body. So let's say, for example, you're someone who encounters a lot of back aches, because now I used to encounter a lot of back aches. So what I did is that I used to get that bead and wear it on my waist. I made it a waist bead in a sense. So what it did is that it actually eliminated most of the pains that was going on in my body. Like at other moments where I used to have like back aches, I used to like I used to wear it over across my shoulders. So it's actually very useful for removing pains as well. So anyways, that is it for today's videos. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have answers to your questions, for those of you guys who asked the questions, and for those of you guys who've been asking yourselves the same thing. Hope this was useful. Anyways, have a beautiful one. Tokozani. Bye bye.